Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today we're going to be working on, it's called Pattern, and it came from Joy Sunday, and it came also from FGNormal. And I'm going to be working down here in this green on this flower. And then we'll go over here and work on that same green right up in there. So, what's everybody up to? It's already my weekend. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yesterday was just freaking nuts. Just absolutely nuts. What can I say? I thought I was never ever going to get out of there. It was just an absolute mess. Whoops, I did that backwards, didn't I? Already, good start. I am not sure. I think it's 647 is the color. I'm not gonna, well, let's just do it wrong twice. I'm not gonna go look for it, but I think it's 649. Might be this. Nope, it's 732 is what it is. Yep, sorry. There's two symbols. They're very close, but this is the symbol I'm working on. Yeah. So, and we had an order that wouldn't quit, and it didn't get there until almost 2:45 or so. Yeah. It was bad. Just, yeah, it sucked. And lots and lots of campers. People coming and going and in groups and not in groups, and it was special. Absolutely special. Will you go through there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was happy to get home. By the time I got home, I put one strand of color into those tulips that I worked on yesterday, and I was like, nope, can't see this. So I went to bed. I didn't sleep worth crap all night. I was just up all night, and my daughter called me this morning about 7:30. I'm like, okay, I'm awake. Yeah, I don't know what the problem was. I probably drank too much Pepsi at work and then drank Coke when I got home. So, yeah, that did me in as far as sleeping. Far too much caffeine. I'm telling you, what is the freaking problem here? So, today, what are we doing? The kids are going to Boys and Girls Club, and I'm going to go with my daughter. We'll probably end up at the thrift shop at some point. I do have to go to the, what do you call it? The hardware store, and see if I can get a 5-gallon bucket to put the tomato plants in and the pepper plants. I'm going to plant them all together because they're companion plants. I have cayenne and serrano peppers that I'd like to grow and dry some of them. God. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go to lunch and get pizzas at that truck stop that's out there by the hardware store. And that's about the extent of our day. My daughter, she painted somebody's little, we'll call it a shed. He had like a 6x6, shed. And she had put 2 coats on it, and yeah, her back is not the best, so we're not going to be going hiking or out in the wilderness. There's just too many damn people around. So to even do that here in town, or just, you know, 5-minute drive up the back road, no. It's just that time of year. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like at work. You know, it'll just be an absolute mess. So, fun times, fun times. But that's our game plan for today, so I thought I'd try to get the video up. I don't believe we're driving all the way to Salida, which is 45 minutes or, you know, an hour, depending on how much traffic there is out there. So, we'll see. I don't think there's too much of any place we really like to go and look at, you know, here in town. I don't think we got any reason to go to the dollar store, but who knows. I've got, they had ribs, short rib, well, not short rib, yeah, I guess they're called, no, baby back ribs, sorry. Got ribs yesterday. I didn't put them in the crock pot yesterday, so I'm going to do that today. Throw them in there, and that way they can be cooking, and I'll have that for dinner tonight, you know, so it really won't matter how long it takes, but it takes pork ribs less time to cook than beef ribs. So I'll just put them on, and they'll be fine. Because sometimes when I'm here by myself, I don't eat till 7:30, 8 o'clock. Just cause, you know. So, yeah. Fun times. And somewhere in that whole thing, I may or may not get a nap. I feel like if I take a nap now, I'll be asleep for 8 hours. But, yeah, so that might not happen. Oops, I went the wrong way. Dagnabbit. I don't know why I'm having such trouble here. I worked a little bit on this the other day and put that black around there, but that was about as much as I got done. Oh, and that center thingy in that kind of a greenish blue. It's like a teal with a touch of black in it. I don't know how else to explain it. Pretty color, though. I was going to try to get the trash out today, but that may have to wait. Not real sure. We'll see how much ambition and drive here I got. Oh, goodness. Let me see. I have to keep stopping and starting this thread, so sorry about that. Because they're just little areas, and I can't carry, got a hair there, carry the thread too far, because I don't want it to show on the, back, you know, from the back side to the front. So, yeah, fun times. Oh, where are we going here? I have to turn this thing all sideways, but I really like working on this thing. It's kind of nice and relaxing. But you do have a lot of stops and starts in it, just because it's not full coverage. And I had this thread out, so I thought, well, we'll just use this thread. I have to have my thimbles on because, yeah, my 2 fingers are absolute nightmares. I was working on that peonies in the, got it a couple weeks ago. I don't have it right here to show you. It's over there where I stitch. It's got the peonies in the little vase, a little short, squat vase. And then it has, it's like, not peonies, poppies that are kind of a reddish color. And then it has the little purple flowers. Yeah, I've been working on that. And yeah, it was like jam that needle right into my finger. So, yeah. I worked on a few 11 counts this past week, so. But see, you know, the dumb thing is, I'll jam my finger when I'm doing it like this, on this kind of a 14 count, but when I'm working on my 28 count even weave, I don't hit my finger hardly at all. I think it's because the material bends better, you know. Instead of this, it's kind of stiff, but it's not horribly stiff. But it's just, it doesn't give as much as that even weave. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll get to Louisa Cullimore this weekend. I may have to stitch it in default, because I won't be able to stitch on anything else, because the material's so stiff compared to that. But I'd like to get 1 page done. I mean, geez, it's not like I got a whole bunch left to do. I think the hardest part of it, to finish it, is going to be that crown down there in the first third of that sampler. Yeah. It's kind of big. I got lost, so I'll have to take out what I have already put in of that crown and then just start again. Because sometimes I get so lost, it's like, nope, just start over. It's easy. Easier. But everything around it is already stitched, so it shouldn't be too terribly bad. I have a complete mental block about that damn crown. I don't know why. Just something that I got in my head way back. Okay, we got that part done. Holy hell. Let me put that needle over here because I want to. Oh, do I not have one threaded? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're having a day. It's a good thing I don't have very far to go today. That's why I'm trying to get dinner done before I get back home, you know, so I don't have to worry about it. Put that there. I do like these thimbles, though. They're very nice, but they just kind of stick to everything. You know what I mean? Let's go over here and stitch for a while. Then I won't have to move the thread. Hopefully you can see where I'm going. Making sure I'm still doing the right thing here. So anybody got any plans for this weekend? Going anywhere? Doing anything exciting? No, we're not. The kids are wanting to go camping. I'm like, bye, have a good time. I'm sleeping in my own bed with no bugs. I do not relish camping. And I've said it a million times, I don't know how my kids still like to go camping. After all that we've endured. In our camping episodes, from camping in a tent to camping in a, you know, like a camper that was like a 20-foot to a 35-foot fifth wheel. I don't know how they want to go camping. But I noticed my daughter wanted to take the camper when they went camping, because sleeping on the ground ain't for any of them. Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm not going to make it through this day without a nap. And the wind has been blowing and blowing and blowing, but we don't have any of that smoke from the, what do you call it, from the fires. None of that. So the wind must be blowing it out of here, or you know, in the opposite direction, because I've got nothing. But that wind just drives, and it's dry, you know what I mean. There's a lot of dust and stuff around. I told you that just sends my nose completely into orbit. Yeah, thank you, Wyoming. Yeah, that's where that all started. This is so well printed. Yeah, Joy Sunday does a really good job on their canvases. It's when it gets all together that I have, you know, like, what do you call it, full coverage? That just kills me. Then I really can't see all the symbols. But when it's printed, that's why I like the partials, I guess, because it's easier for me to see what's going on and distinguish what the symbols are. Birds have been hitting my feeder all the time. I don't know what the deal is. They act like it's gonna come a big old snowstorm, the way they've been hitting that feeder out there. So I got nothing. I usually don't put feed out in the summertime for them, you know, because they can get, you know, other stuff. I usually keep it to winter, you know, when the weather's harsher and there's snow on the ground and not a lot here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, it's just been totally bizarre. Oh, come on. Get in there, dagnabbit. Some days. Some days, some days, some days. I watched, it's like a biography of Amy Tan, who is a writer. She wrote the Joy Luck Club. Yeah, if I could talk. I think I've watched that before. It was really good. That was all I could even muster to watch. And it wasn't, you know, very long, maybe an hour, hour and a half, or two, maybe, I don't know. I never paid attention, I just watched it. And sat there in a fog. Yep, that's how last night went. It's a good thing I wasn't working on counted, because I'd have screwed that up for sure, because I was so tired. And my back hurt from moving around trying to, you know, put stuff away and bending over and helping with the trash and this and that. You know, just always something. God, did I tell you how much I hate summer working? Hey, but I am happy that I am not working behind a grill in being summer. Seems like every hot place I lived, I was behind a grill cooking in the middle of summer. Except for maybe Palm Springs, and it was hotter than hell. And I worked in a garden. It was like a lumberyard slash, they had garden stuff, you know, like people couldn't buy trees or plants or that kind of thing. And we had to water all that, so that was not too bad. It's all the times I cooked in the summer at some damn full-service restaurant. Ugh. It was so hot, you just couldn't breathe. You could barely breathe to cook. It's terrible. And old buildings and no ventilation. Ugh. I did 3 years at Domino's, and they had a front door and they had a back door, and they were both basically in line. It didn't help. They had, the air conditioning broke down every 3rd day, so somebody was always working on it. And it was a newer building, and that place was like working in a hot oven. I thought we were all going to pass out. It must have been 110 degrees plus with those ovens running. It had no circulation at all. It was just horrible. Just absolutely the worst. One of the worst places I've worked. Alright, guys. Well, I think that is going to be about it for today. We got, oh, I got that one other part, but I wanted to get to a bigger part. Hang on, let me do that with the needle, that way it doesn't go away. So yeah, it's getting there a little bit by little bit, but I think it's going to be beautiful. I just love it. Wish they put some more blues or something in it. I don't know. The colors are, I don't know, but you know me, I love my blues. There's some lightish bluish green, but no real blue. I mean, you could change, oh well, there's there's that teal again. But no blues. Yeah, they went with more subdued colors. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm sorry, don't forget to hit the bell, subscribe, do all the things. And we will see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.